You unlock this door with a simple registration. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of memes. A dimension of trolls. A dimension of morons. You are moving into a dimension of both factual and unfactual information, of rumours and hopes. You just crossed over into the Twitter fanboy zone.
Hello all and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I haven't done a video like this for ages. Hold it. Hold it. Ah, bollocks. I've just realised I've got to change my intro, haven't I? I've got to change my bloody intro. Hold up 1 second. X fanboy zone. There we go, that's better. Right, so going forward, that's going to be my new intro. Thanks for that, Elon, creating extra work for me. Oh, by the way, the game in the background you're seeing right now is called Arcade Paradise. It's on Game Pass. Fantastic little indie game where you basically play a teenage boy and your dad's put you in charge now. You're sort of, I think he's about 18, and you put you in charge of his laundrette while he's out of town, and you basically run his laundrette. However, the twist to it is that he's got a spare room at the back with an arcade in it, and what you try to do is you can earn money from the laundrette and then you buy arcades and you run your own arcade business out the back of it. It's a very fun little interesting game that I really enjoy at the moment. So anyway, back into the show. So we are seeing a lot of hate towards Starfield right now, a lot of bias, especially from journalists like IGN, which we're going to cover in this video, Game Rant, GameSpot I think they're called. Anyway, various journalists continuously hate on Starfield because it's not on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation at all. Basically, that is it. That's the reason. It's on PC, it's on Xbox, you know, Xbox Series S and X. Not on PlayStation, so it has to be hated because Xbox isn't allowed to have exclusive games. Only PlayStation is allowed to have that. Please understand that the narrative that they're pushing. It's a weird narrative. It's a very biased narrative. But the journalists are doing it for clicks. So, and I expect this kind of hate from this idiot.
Nigga, I got that Duke, nigga, what you know about the Duke? Nigga, what you know about the orange cream, nigga? What you know about the Phil Spencer blue, nigga? Huh? What you know about the neon blues, nigga? Nothing. Nigga, we got it all, nigga. I got an elite sitting next to a motherfucking Switch game, bitch, what you got? Nigga, I got controllers out the ass, literally, nigga. No pussy, all controllers, nigga, let's go.
How many times did he say the N-word? Well, his vocabulary is probably consists of 30 words. They use the word nigga for subjects, verbs, adjectives, prepositions. What's some other grammar words? Antonyms? Well, that's a, I guess, whatever.
That was King Fresh, the moron that hates on Xbox daily and his content and cult that follow him. He actually makes songs. He actually spends a lot of his spare time making songs, hating on Xbox and its players like he just did in that video. Absolute idiot. Absolute waste man. Doesn't game. Just makes songs and videos hating Xbox and its gamers. Because PlayStation cult. So let's get into this video. So IGN biased their basically hatred for Xbox and anything Xbox. So IGN recently released this video. This is just they've been biased and hated Xbox for a long time, but especially recently on Twitter, they released this video.
On September 19th, Lies of P comes to everything besides Switch, and it's basically Bloodborne with puppets. If the obtuse title wasn't a dead giveaway, this adapts the beloved fairy tale of Pinocchio into a tough-as-nails Soulsborne action RPG. Hopefully, you'll be able to smoke cigars until you turn into a donkey. Not enough games let you do that. Still on September 19th, Mortal Kombat 1 reboots the long-running Fighters timeline and kicks it into next-gen so hard its head explodes, spraying blood everywhere. Somehow, though, this is also coming to Switch, which seems like quite a feat of engineering.
So, other than the tacky amateur look of the video they made, they just thought they'd highlight all the multi-plat games coming out soon. All the games sort of coming out in 2023. However, did you notice anything specific about their advertisement for these games that are coming across on all platforms, or will be on all platforms? Did you notice anything? Let me quickly show you. Do you see it? Bottom right corner. Xbox is missing. They've apparently announced these games are only coming to PlayStation 5 and PC. Now, be ready for this. They purposely edited out Xbox. They removed Xbox. So these games are multi-plat. Lies of P is actually launching day one on Game Pass. But they didn't mention it's on, not just to mention it's on Game Pass, it's not even on Xbox apparently. Not even coming to Xbox. They've purposely gone out of their way to, and this is actually approved, been proven they did do this. They removed Xbox. The editor removed Xbox from the advertisement, so they're only to advertise these games for 2 platforms. How disingenuous is that to gamers? These are meant to be a gaming publication. They're meant to be journalists. These are meant to be professional journalists, but they're showing clear fanboy bias towards one company. I don't know why anyone can take this, but it doesn't just end there. Let's look at their continuous hate recently against Starfield. Oh, sorry, before I continue, if you want to go and look at the video, you can't, because they've blocked people from looking at it. They've not deleted it, though. They've just restricted who can see it now. So they're keeping the lie alive. They're keeping it on YouTube and only allowing certain people to see their lies. So, wow, hey? Wow. So yes, IGN also tweeted out, Microsoft has confirmed its Xbox plans for Gamescom 2023. Rather than saying anything positive, though, they've attacked Starfield, saying it will not be playable. They've put this out on Twitter, this news recently this week. The game will not be playable at Gamescom. Why would it be playable? The game released in 2 weeks. Why would they have? And you can't just just jump on play Starfield for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna have a quick 5-minute game. It could take you an hour just to create your character. Who would have a demo 2 weeks of a game 2 weeks before it actually launches, and a game of this magnitude? And Bethesda have never done demos of their games because they're just too massive. You don't demo games like you wouldn't demo Witcher 3. Or I don't think they've even done a Cyberpunk demo. You just don't demo games of this size and magnitude. You might demo a sort of jumping fighter or something that's in massive progress, like I don't know, an MMO or something like that. You might demo those kind of games, but this, you do not demo these games. But it's just the bias they did here. They're just highlighting that, you can't play Starfield, by the way. And I highlighted to them, why are they even saying this? Because only a week prior, they said the exact same thing on Twitter. They just pushed out the narrative, this game will not be playable. Okay. So they just repeated the news. They put the news out there. This game won't be playable at Gamescom. Starfield, you can't play it. Just to get console war, hate against Xbox and Starfield. A week later, they redone the same ad. They redone the same headline. This game won't be. Just to push the narrative to make sure everyone knows that Starfield won't be playable at Gamescom. Didn't say anything positive about Gamescom. Just thought they would attack Starfield. And as we close on the release of Starfield, they continue their onslaught and negativity towards the game. With this recent tweet, can I say tweet? Or was it X? This recent X? It just doesn't sound right. Some Starfield players can preload the game from tomorrow, August 17th. Some Starfield. Why didn't they say Xbox and PC gamers can download? Why say some? It's almost as if they're hinting that this game won't be on PlayStation, so they can't play it, so it's not fair kind of thing. It's almost like I'm going to throw my toys out the pram because I can't play it on my PlayStation. Because an IGN employee once said, I've got a PlayStation, I've got an Xbox, and I can't play his games on my PlayStation. It's not fair. So it's almost as if he's crying about it. So some people can play this game, but they won't even highlight that this game's on Xbox. Once again, just that false, that sort of disingenuous narrative that they're pushing. And to continue their negativity towards Starfield, they just released this recently. Someone has gone through the preload files for the PC version of Starfield. Nothing that they did to find. I can't even bother to read it, to be honest. Why can't they say anything positive about the game? Why can't they just tell you about the game, be excited for it, and just promote the game like they would do a PlayStation game? Why do they have to continuously attack, harass, and just look for faults with Xbox and Xbox titles? If this game was multiplat, we know now that this wouldn't be getting the hate that it's getting from IGN. IGN would promote it. If it was PlayStation exclusive, holy shit, IGN would be just throwing this game everywhere and promoting it like fucking anything, and say buy PlayStation 5 if you want to play this game, yada yada yada. Who recalls when God of War came out for PlayStation 5? And yes, so they basically did, this is what the game looks like on Xbox, and this is what the game looks like on PlayStation 5. The Xbox version was a blank screen, and the PlayStation 5 version obviously was God of War. That was IGN's advert, and also said had an advert continuously running on their home screen about God of War and how they're excited to play it and they can't wait to play it. Starfield, this is the narrative there for Starfield. The bias with IGN is unreal. It's just it's at this stage now. It's just clear bias and clear hate. And remember, it's because people say, it's just marketing. It's just yada yada yada. They just want the clicks. But it goes further than that, because then these people also score on Metacritic Xbox games and PlayStation games. So what games you think, if they're this negative and hateful towards Xbox, which games are they going to score up and which games are going to score down? It openly and obviously affects their opinions on things, and Xbox games are gonna score lower than PlayStation games just through sheer bias. And then remember, these people are the ones that vote for Game of the Years. So if they've got an option to vote for a PlayStation game or an Xbox game, what game do you think they're going to vote on? What game do you think IGN's going to vote on? And remember, these guys have got IGN, or they've got IGN stand IGN, they've got IGN Italy, they've got IGN Spain, France, Bulgaria, my mate's dad's house. They got IGN just covered everything for whatever reason. And you will get PlayStation games will have 7 IGN scores, whereas 7 to 8 IGN scores, whereas Xbox just have one publication rate their games. I remember that IGN Career, I think it was, that dared scored a PlayStation game a 7 out of 10, and they got blacklisted by Sony. Incredible. Yes, so IGN, everybody. IGN. The bias continues. New generation, 2023, and still biased against PlayStation. But you kind of, the thing I don't get about all this is, what's weird is that you can't expect it from fanboys and things like that, but you just don't get it. I just don't understand how anyone can be this biased and be in journalism or be in gaming or claim to be some sort of kosher journalistic site. But the thing I find funny is that these people then want review codes, like Reforged Gaming, upset recently that he didn't get a review code for Starfield. He was actually shocked. Let's take a look at his video.
Keymailer is letting people apply. Apparently those go out on September the 1st, which would do me no good anyway.
Yeah, it's the early access one. Yeah, because I'm on the list as well.
Oh, did you get a code from Keymailer?
It's on it comes out the 1st, yeah.
Interesting. So you went this is very interesting. So you went to Keymailer, right? And
I qualified for it and I requested one. Yep.
With your 30 NSG YouTube channel.
Yep, with my 30 NSG with only 1,400 subscribers. That's correct.
That's really interesting because I applied with 30,000 subscribers and I was declined a couple of weeks ago. So they apparently are filtering certain content creators out then, because I thought maybe I got filtered for size. I thought, well, maybe they only gave them so many codes because it's Keymailer, and instead of going through, because I heard there was an agency handling the review copies, and so if they sent some codes to Keymailer, maybe they sent less codes, maybe they're only going for big channels. So the fact that I got declined,
you got straight up denied.
I got declined. Yeah, I
tell you why.
It doesn't tell you why. I requested weeks ago and was declined. So I was not declined. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I thought, oh, they declined me because my channel's not big enough. Because once you get to like 50,000 subs, you tend to get a code every time. And once I hit 25,000, I was getting code offers almost every day. Now that I'm at 30,000, I get code offer. I'm declining code offers left and right because they're just either little indie titles or things I'm not going to be able to showcase and play. So I will say the fact that I didn't get a code is likely a filtering process. They looked at the channel and thought, no, we don't want him to have a code.
I didn't think I was going to get one. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get one. But I was surprised I qualified for it. So I was like, let me try.
This is actually my favorite part of the video.
Oh, did you get a code from Keymailer?
Watch this, Lise. You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half.
It's on the first, yeah.
Now.
Interesting.
What an absolute twat. He just hates on Starfield and Xbox daily. That's all he does, posts. His YouTube video is about him hating Xbox and Starfield specifically. He posts it on Twitter all the time, downplaying it all and hating it. He's been doing it now for quite some time just to be popular, be with the big kids. That's all he does. But then he expects a review code. Because he would review that game fairly, wouldn't he? No. Why would you expect a review code from something that you hate? Why would you want a review code of a game and for a console that you hate? Doesn't make any sense, other than you just want it just so you can hate it and just make videos hating it and looking for just mistakes of it. And Xbox fault, you're an idiot. Bethesda fault, no, you're not having a review code, you're a twat. The best thing about this video, which he highlights here, is that he's had review codes for games, but he just turns them down because they're only indie games. He only wants review codes for big budget games that can help promote his channel. He doesn't, because he's not really a gamer. He doesn't really care about gaming. He just cares about just boosting his channel's followership. So yeah, he actually turns down indie games. So take note, everyone that's going to send this guy review codes. Don't, because he's a twat. So I think I'm going to end the video there. It's dragged on long enough. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of IGN or sort of gaming journalists in general these days, because I think they're fucking shit. I think they're all just out for themselves, for clicks and that. They don't actually care about gaming, and they're not doing gaming any favours. They actually, if anything, they're killing gaming, ruining gaming, and just ruining. Developers put a lot of work into these games, and they just bring them down and ruin them just for their own clicks. And sort of certain fan bases, which, you know, considering the fan base that they're capping for, it's just disgusting, which I will cover in another video coming up. But yeah, thank you all for the subs and shares. Please share this out, please subscribe, hit the notification button so whenever I drop a new video, you get to watch it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yes, please just play your games. Don't care about Metacritic, don't care about IGN's opinions because they're clearly biased, or anyone's opinion really. Just your own opinion, because we all have our own opinions, and that's all they are at the end of the day, opinions of what we like. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye for now.